So we've caught up with the number 2 New Zealand plate holder for elite women, Zoe. How are you doing, Zoe?
Doing good, doing good.
Excellent work. Now Zoe's come out today. She's been racing a few rounds of the Track Attack series.
Yep.
Now, what brings you over here?
I turned up here because I had flights that needed to be used, so I thought this was my first international race when I was 11.
Yep.
And now that I'm 19, I thought, like, let's come back, have some fun, because I've been living in the States and it's all pressure, and as a job you're expected to perform.
Yep.
And over time that gets kind of hard, so Dad's like, just go, have fun, be with little kids, just share everything you learn, and I'm just glad to be here.
That's great. Now you say last time you were here you were 11.
Yeah, my first
How long
race.
have you been riding for?
I started when I was 8. So
Wow.
when I was 11, this was my first international race, and then we did world champs, and since there it's just kind of gone nuts.
Just kept going,
Yeah.
going. And how do you find the competition at the races in Melbourne compared to on an elite level around the world?
I mean, these girls are a lot of fun to ride with.
Yep.
It's nice to be back, and you know, they're all just riding for fun.
Yep.
Competition-wise, it's good having the transponders and times. I'm just constantly trying to beat my time. And
I noticed, I did catch up with you a little bit earlier,
Yeah.
and I said, how are you going today? And you were well out in front, and
Yeah.
however you still said, but I've got to beat my time.
Yeah.
So you are very, I guess, Strava-ish?
Yes.
You love Strava?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, she's one of those. That's fine. Look, some people definitely go for the times, others
Yeah.
just go for the win.
I like to see improvement, so it's cool.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
really good. It's really good. And it's, you know, for coming down and coming over to Australia to ride with some of the
Yeah.
elite girls over here, to give them experience against what an elite rider
Right.
is from a world track.
Of course.
You're certainly doing your part for the sport, aren't
Thank
you?
you, yeah.
And do you do any coaching or anything like that, or are you just strictly about yourself over there in America racing and all that sort of stuff, just concentrating heavily on what you've got going on?
I mean, I try, but at the same time, you know, I also know that when I was young, I looked up to a lot of people.
Yep.
And I know that now, when little kids are looking up to me, that I was once them.
Yeah.
So in the States, I was living with an Olympian's family. So Nick Long, he
Yes.
finished 4th at the Olympics. So
Yep.
I was living with his dad and his wife in Florida. And they do coaching clinics.
Yeah.
So all of last year we traveled doing coaching clinics, and just being able to spend time with like that younger generation, especially in America,
Yeah,
and being
yeah.
international, it was cool to just be there and something different. So
And that's something else that you just touched on there, the camaraderie between all the pro riders.
Right.
They're more than happy to let
Yeah.
anyone from almost
Yeah.
around the world stay at their house all the
yeah,
time, aren't they?
it's so nice. Very, very inviting all the time.
I mean, I know I've spoken to Darren Goodwin and a few other guys like
course.
that
Yes.
have all stayed with like your Mara Stromberg and
yeah.
Nick Longs and all these guys. They're more than happy to
Yeah.
share their knowledge and let you stay at their house and
It's
just
the
have party
whole-
time, isn't it?
The whole like BMX family. If someone needs a house, everyone's like, you know, I can help you out.
It's a great
cool.
thing. It is.
We're very spoiled.
We are, and obviously with the calendar that we've got this year, it's pretty hectic, isn't
It
it?
is full on. Yeah.
We were just saying earlier how you had the choice to either come here or race the UCI round back in New Zealand,
Yes.
like 2 big races. How do you choose between those sometimes?
Well, in the States, I don't really have a choice. I have to be at the UCI events because I'm racing for a team.
Yep.
But now I'm back here and I'm down at home for summer. I just was like, I just want to enjoy something for once because
Yep.
I leave for the States in 2 weeks again for another 9 months. And I know it's back to being serious, and it's
Yep.
technically my job. So while I'm here, I just wanted to come have fun, and just why I started.
So then as a racer,
Yeah.
you've got so many big events throughout the year. Is
Yeah.
there any one that you concentrate on and train towards, or do you try to just be across the board great, so to speak?
Kind of just have
You know,
to keep
you
going.
sort of have at the start of the year, you've got your Australian titles and things
Right.
because we've got summer over here.
Yeah.
But then you've got your
the States.
states, and you've got the
And
world
world
titles,
champs, yeah.
and you've got Olympic tryouts, and you've got everything throughout the year. So
Yeah.
do you guys go in and train hard for that one thing? Like say this year you might be going after Grands #1, or do you do
Right.
that sort of thing?
I think up until last year, it's been like that. So you kind of just focus and target on one event. But I think last year, you know, I was doing it a pro race, you know, 1 or 2 times every month.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a series thing, so it's every race counts.
Yeah, great.
So I think it's just kind of making sure injuries are fine and you're just kind of in the right
Yeah.
headspace all the time.
And
so
injuries are definitely plagued amongst
yeah,
us bike
they're
riders, aren't
doing
they?
okay. They teach you a lot. As hard as it is, it teaches you a lot.
So what do you do off the bike then? I mean, you've obviously spent a lot of time on the bike.
Yes.
What's the sort of things you do off the bike?
I was studying last year, so I did
Yes.
online papers.
Yep.
I love stretching. That's my new Zoe time, is
Yoga?
just stretching. No, not a yoga.
Oh, come on.
No, I
Get
do
into yoga.
ROMWOD. It's like an online thing. Oh, it's great. I don't know, just like to, sometimes I just like to be alone.
Yep.
Like, it's nice. I just need Zoe time. Nails, I'm a big nail person, but
No, mine are okay.
it's
Thanks.
like the only girly thing about me. Me and Mum just do nails and I'm good to go. But yeah,
That's awesome.
it's nice.
Well, Zoe, it's been great catching up with
Thank
you,
you.
and I wish you all the best in the future, and hopefully we might see you around here again one
I
time.
hope so.
In the meantime, we might go get some fish and chips.